Yo, what is up, people? Your boy, UTEX Archangel here with a brand new video for you guys today. Today, I wanted to give my in-depth opinion, discussion, topic, whatever you want to call it. Now, what do I think of Halo Infinite after playing the technical test for the first time? I played it throughout the weekend, Saturday, Friday, Sunday. You guys got to see a live video, essentially. Like, it wasn't live for y'all, but it was recorded live over the weekend. So today, on Monday, here we are. We got an actual in-depth discussion video to talk about the game, because in that video I was just kind of just playing, and I'll chime in every now and then to mention things about the game. But this video I want to actually like talk about the game, my experience. How do I feel towards it as someone who's been playing Halo for 20 years, and how do I feel towards multiplayer? Obviously we haven't touched the single player yet, so we can't talk about that clearly. But the multiplayer, the first thing I noticed when I played the multiplayer was it doesn't feel like Halo, but it does at the exact same time. It feels very modern. Like that's kind of the thing about it. It feels very modern. The way the gunplay works, the way movement is, it feels slowed down compared to Halo 5, and it just feels more modern. It also feels tactical. Like I don't think it's intentional to be more tactical, but something about it feels more tactical when it comes to the gunplay and how people have been moving around the maps. Actman is someone who has been a big part of the Halo community. He said he feels like Halo Infinite is a combination of Halo 3 and Halo 5. You can kind of feel that. You can kind of see it. But like for me, I just feel like it feels modern. It feels tactical. Even when it comes to like the maps, the way the maps look, not the way the maps play, the way the maps looks very modern. Looks very Call of Duty-ish. Like, I don't want to compare Halo and Call of Duty, but the maps kind of look like that. Like, if you compare the way these maps look to like some maps from Halo 2, some maps from Halo 5, some maps from Halo 3, and Halo Reach, there was a lot of color to them. Think like Mothership, and you don't see a lot of color here. There's a lot of grays. The maps are very gray. The maps are very human-like. They're very Earth-like. They're very urban. When it comes to like there's some maps are like, there's one map that's clear like a training exercise little area. Then there's one that's like a freaking a market, and it's like and there's one that's like, I don't know how to describe it, but you'll see it. It's one of the most common maps I've been playing, to be honest with you. But like, that reminds me of a map Halo Reach, actually. So that's probably like the most Halo the map that I've played. I think there's only been like, what, 3 maps in this in the technical test. Big Team Battle comes out next week, so maybe we'll see some new maps. Maybe we'll see some more colorful maps. Maybe see some more maps that kind of look more like how you would imagine a Halo map looking, with a lot of green, a lot of brown, because of like, think about mountains, think about Blood Gulch, think about maps like Valhalla. You might maybe see some things similar to like how those classical Halo maps look when Big Team comes out next weekend, which of course I will be doing a video on that, both live and an opinion piece after playing it. So outside of that, the guns, it feels like they're going back to how Halo used to be, where there was no loadouts. When Halo Reach came out, Bungie introduced loadouts into the game. So Halo 4 kept loadouts, Halo 5 kept loadouts, but it looks like Halo Infinite won't have loadouts. You're just going to start off with an assault rifle and a pistol, which is how it used to be, from Halo 1 through 3. So a lot of people might love that. A lot of people might come back to Halo because of there not being loadouts, and you got to find guns like the Commando, guns like the BR, just landing around the map like the other map weapons like shotguns, rocket launchers, and things like that. With that, when it comes to the equipment, that's also landing on the map, so you don't get to start the game off like grapple hooks. They're gonna find grapple hooks. In which, speaking of grapple hooks, they work pretty fine. They don't feel out of place in Halo. They work pretty fine. They're pretty fun to use. There's an auto melee towards them, so if you use one on a player, you get pulled into the other player and you will auto melee them. And it's not a one-hit kill. If they're low on health, it is one-hit kill. So if they already have broken shields, it's a one-hit kill. If they don't have broken shields, then it's just gonna break their shields. So think of it, the damage that you do from a grapple hook, it's just basic melee damage. So if I walk up to you in Halo and melee you in the front, you won't die. I have to keep meleeing you to kill you, because in Halo games, melee from the back, one hit kill. Melee from the front takes at least 2 to 3 hits. So it's the same thing when it comes to grapple hooks. They don't feel out of place. They don't feel unbalanced. They feel good. When it comes to the game's connectivity, I didn't experience any lag that I noticed. Now, I feel like it's a key thing to say, because maybe there was some when it comes to, some gunplay. Maybe there was like some hit rate issues. I don't know. Like I said, it didn't feel like it. I don't. If you watched the video from before, which should be attached to the end of this video, I didn't complain not once about my teammates. I didn't complain once about losing gunfights, because it didn't really feel like I was losing gunfights because like connectivity or something that's unbalanced, things like that. I just feel like it was anyone can win this fight situation, or I was in a bad situation where I was, just not better in that fight. So I didn't feel any lag. I didn't feel any noticeable lag. I didn't feel like there was any hit wreck issues. So connectivity wise, I say it was good. It played like a game that was actually not a beta. That's the thing about it. This game is a technical test, not even a beta. It's a technical test. It's basically probably like closer to being a closed alpha that's close to being a closed beta. And it doesn't feel like it. Feels like a full release game. It feels like it's ready. It feels like a ready game. It feels better than a lot of games I've been playing lately. Like a lot of games I've been playing have come out, with server issues, come out with a lot of lag, come out with some imbalances. This game doesn't feel like that. And again, it's a small sample size because you're not playing all the maps. You're not utilizing everything that the game has. So overall, I think it's good. I don't think there's a lot to complain about. I do think it's weird that there's a paid battle pass and a technical test. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't try to see if you can actually buy the paid pass, but it's weird that there is a paid that just shows there's a paid pass for an open or an alpha, for like basically an alpha. I don't know if if the things that you do in this alpha carries over. I'm not sure about that. I didn't read up on that to see if that's a thing. If if the things that you do carry over. So if you're buying things, it carries over. And I want to go look more into it because I didn't pay it enough attention to talk enough about it, other than just saying that it exists. I'm not sure why they did it. But going in to look at the system shop, I noticed that they give you free currency. They give you the currency to buy the paid battle pass, which was 250 of the in-game currency. And so they allow you to test out the battle pass within this technical test. You don't just, it's not there for you to actually like spend more money on. They give you free currency up top, which I think they give 3,000, and you can use that to buy the paid battle pass. And this is what the paid battle pass looks like. This is paid battle pass right here. You're looking at this shit live. This isn't anything. This doesn't mean like talking over some gameplay. This is basically a live coverage. This is what the pay battle pass looks like. This is what's in it. You get XP boosts, armor color skins themselves, and things like that. Then you have like the actual, microtransactions that you can use. So this is essentially for those who play MMOs. This is the Halo Cash Shop. And again, they give you 3,000 currency. It costs if you get the battle pass. You can't use that. I wonder if they show you how much the credits would actually cost. Can we see the credit prices in beta? But the fact that it's taking forever to load, you probably can't. I just wanted to see how much they charge, because like if I don't know if the final price at release is gonna be 250 for credits, so I'm curious on like how much that actually is. It's 250, like $2.50, because like that's usually conversion is 100 equals a dollar. So if that's a conversion, then this might be one of the cheapest battle passes I've ever seen. Because usually a battle pass costs you about freaking $10. Sometimes it's $15. If Halo's battle pass is $2.50, that's pretty like low prices. I'm gonna go ahead and actually buy this, because why the fuck not? We have the free currency, and what that gives us is, because these gun skins, this will also give us gun skins again, since we might as well, since we have this free currency to test the stuff out. You got boosted. You can you can't buy boost. Equipable items can be found. You can buy the boost. It was kind of grayed out, so I didn't really see it. If you could, it's like it's repeatable. You can probably repeat buy boosts. The helmet. This is Halo's cash shop. So if you were curious what the cash shop for this game looked like, this is what it will look like. I'm sure once they have more and more cosmetics added to the game, there'll be like another tab that you will go to just to see like the extra stuff. While like this, you have battle pass tab, you have the tab if you want to support the esports players. So we're gonna be playing like G2 or Space Station. That'll be in that tab right there. Then you have like the special weapons one. You have the lower price, more budget friendly pass. Like again, if the conversion is 100 credit equals $1, then $7 for this one, $9 for this one, $7 for this helmet, $3 for this set, $1 for boost. And again, the big thing that stands out to me though is the potential of a battle pass costing $2.50. That would be insane to me. There would be no such thing of a better valued battle pass. Keyword there is better value. Doesn't mean it's the best battle pass, just a better value battle pass. If it's $2, if it's just $2, for those who play Apex and Fortnite or Siege, those battle passes cost. This will be a free to play game, so I want to make that perfectly freaking clear so people go a paid battle pass. What? This game's gonna be free to play. The campaign will cost you money, but the multiplayer for Halo Infinite will be free to play. So much like Warzone and Apex and Fortnite, battle royales is going to be free to play. I think that's a massive change because like that allows a lot of people to just try Halo, because to me Halo is one of the best games of all time, and just period. Like it's one of the most complete games of all time when it comes to like as a franchise. You can have your opinions about individual Halos if you want to. I get into that discussion. I have a video about that when it comes to what my favorite Halo games are. But overall, when it comes to Halo is a good well-written story, good soundtrack, good characters, good multiplayer, good everything. Everything about Halo is generally good from the top down. And you can say, well, you're being biased. You've already said before this, if your favorite video game franchise of all time, you play it for 20 years. I'm also someone, if you watch my videos, watch all my videos, you don't have to watch all, just enough. You realize I'm not a biased person. Just what I think when it comes to the game. It's an opinion, and I'm giving you reasons to my opinion. Opinions don't matter, the reasons do. So when it comes to this, the reason I think it's good is because the experience that I had was pretty solid. I didn't feel like anything was off. I didn't feel like anything was really bad. The few negative complaints I do have, because there are like some nitpicky ones, and that's the key word there. These are nitpicky complaints. So don't like see there's like, oh, here you go, it's gonna start ranting about these things. Like, I'm nitpicking. The slide seems weird. It seems very wonky. You do like a little hop when you do a sprint slide, so it's just awkward. The sound design seems off. Like it's not terrible, but again, kind of like what I said about my Destiny video, don't hear footsteps. And this is also something that I mentioned. I didn't do a video for it, but I talked to my friends about Call of Duty Vanguard, play the beta for that. You don't hear footsteps. And I don't know if it's just because it's a technical test and that's a beta, but Destiny's a full release game, so what's their excuse? But I think it's very important to be able to allow people to hear footsteps. It's a key component to playing a video game. It's a key component to having game sense. Game sense game sense is a acquired skill. Here's my English. Let's see, required. It's acquired. So anyways, you know what I mean. It's a skill. Game sense is a skill, and how good your game sense is can be an advantage for you against other people. A game like Halo, we have these big, 2-ton Spartans running around, sprinting around, jumping around, and you don't even hear footsteps. You don't hear people sprinting. That's not good, in my opinion. I feel like I'm really hoping that this is just like something that's for the technical test where they just don't have all the sound design there. But if it's going to be in a full game, that's going to be like a big negative for me, because I feel like hearing footsteps is a core component to modern multiplayer games. So at least in shooters, you can get away with it in RPGs and MOBAs and things like that. But for a shooter, you hear someone running behind you. And people will say, well, just rely on motion sensor. Don't get too like reliance on mini maps and motion sensors. As someone who also played Gears of War where there is no mini maps, don't get too reliant on mini maps, motion sensors, because you'll die to it. You'll die trying to figure out where's this red dot, where's this red triangle at, and it's not even where you think it's going to be at. Like, you think it's below you when really it's behind you. You think it's freaking over on your right when really it's right ahead of you. Sometimes motion sensors in games can be a little bit finicky. So it's important to be able to use your hearing to know where your enemies are and Halo Infinite needs to make sure that's in the full release. Outside of that, I don't really feel like there's a lot to complain about. Outside of that, like that literally is basically all it was. The only negative experience I had in a game, outside of just what I just mentioned, wasn't the game fault. It was the player. You were there as a player, and you'll see a video about that pretty soon. If it's not uploaded already, because I might upload it on a Sunday, and you see this on Monday, and you already know. If I don't upload it on Sunday, you'll see it on Tuesday. You'll get context on my only bad player experience with Infinite, and that's not Infinite's fault. That's just gamers have a really shitty mentality. But with all that said, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll enjoy it. Leave any comments you have in the comments below. Got any questions, anything like that? Yeah, I can cover that in a next video when it comes to Halo Infinite. So if there's anything you want to know about Halo Infinite, let me know in a future video. Maybe I'll do it when Big Team comes out. I will answer any questions people have, and we'll just discuss more. But I'm going to dip. There will be a live stream today, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, my link will be on the screen. Well, in the description box below, as well as on the screen, you'll be able to see what it is. You type it into your search box, whatever. But I'm going to be live today. I'm usually live streaming on Twitch from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. Sometimes on Fridays, sometimes on weekends. Not all the time. Usually special occasions like midnight releases and things like that. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Y'all be safe. I've been your boy, Chase the Archangel, the undiscovered talent. Deuces.